The Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel welcomes you to this edition of the Mayors and Supervisors Weekly Update, brought to you by...
Each week, our community makes history. Each week, you make history. And each week, there's only one source to turn to for the first take on history. You know what that is? Subscribe to the Sentinel right now to discover the history being made in your own backyard.
The Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel. More than just your news, it's your history.
Welcome, everyone, to this week's edition of the Mayors and Supervisors Update. I'm Chris Carosa, publisher of the Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel. Each week, we bring you the goings-on in the towns and villages that we cover. This week, we'll be starting with Mike Falk in the town of Lima. Mike, what's going on in Lima?
Hey, Chris, thanks for hosting us again. So the statement regarding the power outage here at the town hall is no longer in effect. The power outage will now be September 26th and 27th. Everything does seem to be lined up correctly, so I expect it'll go then. The Piece of Heaven Flower Farm is located at 2623 Garden Street. And yes, that is in South Lima, which that side of the street is in the town of Lima. They have fallen on some hard times as their well went out about 3 months ago. Recently, they have drilled a new well, which gets them a whopping 12 gallons a day. Not enough for the flowers. If you do need some flowers, please consider stopping out and purchasing. Their neighbors across the road, which is in Avon, lost their well too. Let's hope that the problem down there does not grow. The Daughters of the American Revolution are selling flags to commemorate veterans. And they will be placed at the Veterans Memorial here at the Town Hall and displayed for Veterans Day. It's only a $5 donation. Fill out a tag for your favorite veteran, and they will do the rest. Forms are right here at the town office. Just stop by. VFW Post 26 will be hosting the 250th birthday of the United States Navy on the actual day, which is October 13th. It's also Columbus Day. From 4 to 6 p.m. over at the Normal Barbecue. Thanks to Adam at the Normal for opening up for us on a Monday and a holiday in order to make this work. All are welcome to attend the cake cutting, enjoy the food and soft drinks, and there will be a cash bar. The budget workshop that we held on September 18th went pretty well. The town board will be considering the preliminary budget then at the October 7th board meeting. From Livingston County, September is National Preparedness Month. Preparedness does save lives. They are advocating the creating of an emergency kit, having an evacuation plan for your family, plans to check on your neighbors, etc. If you do have any questions about those items, give me a call here at the town hall, and I can direct you to the right resources to start building your emergency plan. Lastly, the American Red Cross is having a blood drive over at the Lima Volunteer Ambulance site on Monday, September 22nd from 1 to 6 p.m. If you ever have a mind to go out and give us some blood, type O, type B, or A, please consider making a Power Red donation. Red blood cells are the most commonly transfused blood component. And that's all I've got, Chris.
All right. Thanks, Mike. Well, Rick couldn't make it here today, but he gave me this to read. From the village of Honeoye Falls, the Honeoye Falls Fire Department roof replacement project has begun. This is being funded through support of state funding acquired by Assembly Member Jen Lunsford, and we appreciate her support on this important project. Currently, the timeline is about 1 full week to get the job completed. As a reminder, the annual HFL Fall Weekend festivities will take place on Saturday, September 27th. The Fall Weekend Parade always is entertaining and enjoyed by the community at large. The HFL Hall of Fame program and all the sporting games for homecoming add to the great weekend. Come out and support the HFL students, teams, and alumni. Planning ahead, we have 2 great events coming up in early October. The Western New York Girl Scout organizations here in Honeoye Falls will host their annual Pumpkin Festival at Harry Allen Park on Saturday, October 11th. This is always a well-attended and very festive event. On Sunday afternoon, October 12th, we are in the midst of planning a musical concert at Harry Allen Park to support the family of John Stills. This is in the early planning stages and is developing with the approval and support of Bethany Stills. Songs for Stills will take place the afternoon and early evening of October 12th with a weather date of October 15th. More information to be coming through the Sentinel and on our social media platforms. Save the date for these incredible events. That was from Rick Milne, Mayor of Honeoye Falls. John, how are you doing in Mendon and what's going on there?
A couple of things today. First of all, our 2026 budget, we have a meeting on Monday, September 22nd. The board will discuss the tentative budget, more than likely move it to preliminary status. I am still pretty well convinced that the tax rate will remain flat for both town outside the village and village residents. That is their town taxes. Has nothing to do with school tax, which everybody's in the process of paying now, or village tax if you live in the village. Let's see, recycle event October 18th at the community center at 167 North Main Street. We will have the county there for rabies shots. There will be paper recycling, electronics recycling, and that is going to start at 10 a.m. and end at 1 p.m. Last year we had a line at 10 a.m. Quite frankly, we're just not that busy. Don't worry about I know some people go to these events and there's a mile-long line. We never usually have more than 5 or 6 cars in a line. And there is no residency requirement to bring things to our event. Let's see. One of the things I've been asked about lately is affordable housing. And, I did a little research on my part, and the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development says that your housing costs, including utilities, should not exceed 30% of your household's gross income. Town of Mendon, our median household income is about $120,000. So you can do the math and kind of figure out what affordable housing is in the town of Mendon. When I asked someone who is experienced in this field and a professional in the appraisal business, they said in the town of Mendon, anything under 400,000 is what he would consider affordable. So take that as it is. We certainly have a shortage of housing stock in the town of Mendon, and I attribute that. One of the things I attribute to our community, which I think highly of, but also our school district, which is thought highly of, and people are always looking for houses, and the turnover and the is very rare, but when they do go, they tend to go kind of high. And we certainly enjoy our residents who've been here a long time and enjoy some of the influx. But, some of that influx of new residents aren't really new residents. They're people who grew up here and now want to bring their family back. And I'm really happy to see that, because I see that all the time of people that I know who grew up here and now all of a sudden they're married, they've got kids, they're moving back to this area because they want their kids to have the same experience. That takes it for the town of Mendon. Thank you.
All right, thanks, John. Over to Steve and Henrietta. What's happening there?
Hi, how's it going? Leaf and brush drop off begins and runs for 6 weekends starting October 11th and 12th. That will be at our Middle Road site. The East Henrietta Road construction is nearing completion. It's significantly improved, as anyone who's driven it has commented on. As I've said, it takes them a while to get around to fixing the roads, but once they do, the state does a good job with that. West Henrietta Road, there will be some reconstructions a little bit later this year, but the major reconstruction will occur next year. They'll be repaving eventually from Jefferson down to Lehigh Station. And then north of that and into Brighton, they're redesigning the road to add bike-friendly shoulders. I haven't seen a hard a hard date as to when that's going to start, but hopefully not soon. I want to send out a thanks to all who added their voice to ours. We've been cajoling the New York State DOT to get these projects done sooner. And they did move the West Henrietta Road reconstruction up a year. And especially want to thank Harry Bronson and Jeremy Cooney. Jeremy happens to sit on the transportation subcommittee, so that was probably helpful. We have some library events coming up. There's a seminar on debt diet, September 25th, Hot Wheel car clubs for kids, September 27th, and a used book sale, October 9th through 11th. More details on that can be found either on our website or in the town newsletter. The Recreation Department has events. They have Teen Night on October 18th, the Autumn Artisan Festival Market at Tinker Nature Park on October 18th, Halloween celebration at Tinker on October 25th, and Make a Difference Day is coming up. That's November 1st. The Senior Center has a Senior Services Exposition October 21st. That's with Mike Udelson and Adam Bello. And then just a reminder that the Seeing Henrietta Through Your Eyes contest is going on. That's November 1st, November 21st deadline. So take pictures, artwork, stuff that you think represents Henrietta, or is just a neat scene somewhere, something in Henrietta, and send that to a clerk's. Again, the details is on our website or in the town newsletter. The last contest we had people submit names for our golf course robotic mowers, and the winning selections were Blade Runner, Sir Cuts-A-Lot, Trim Reaper, and Chew Grassa. So congratulations to the people who submitted winning bids. Some of them were submitted multiple times, so we just gave out multiple prizes. So school tax bills collection are ongoing. Just a reminder, we don't set the tax bill. That rate is set by the school district. The town board has nothing to do with that. This year, I will say though that this year the school budget went up 4.2%, which is about double than normal increase. The reason for that is this 2025-26 school year is the last school year that a school district will be able to buy diesel buses. And 60% of our bus routes in the Rush Henrietta School District are longer than the range of an electric bus. So it was important that our school buy a bunch of extra diesel buses now so that they will not have to buy electric buses the following year. But obviously that costs money. So it's particularly frustrating with the electric bus mandate since we are out of available power in the portion of Henrietta that is where the transportation center is for the school district. So even if they were to get electric buses, they would have no way to charge them. Our G&E is finally ordered a new substation transformer, but because of all of the AI and crypto data centers being built, and those places often put in their own private substations, transformers have a 4-year lead time. So we got assistance from the governor's office and from our state legislators, and the county was involved, and a whole bunch of us got involved to get that generator ordered. But again, it's going to take some time to get here. And speaking of bills, the school tax bills, the bills are not posting properly sometimes. There's some issues at the banks. We're working through those. Our clerks are putting in the extra effort to make sure that they get posted immediately and quickly. But if you don't see your payment posted immediately, that's why there's an issue in the communication between the county and the bank, but we're working through that. And then finally, speaking of the bills, always happy to skin the fins, squish the fish, or host a cetacean cremation. 3-0, go Bills.
All right. Thanks, Steve. I thought you were going to go there earlier with the Go Bills thing, but hey, good enough. Anything more for Mike or John? Are we all set? Yep. Okay. Well, thank you all for being here, and thank you all for watching. Remember, this program airs every Sunday at 1 o'clock, and it's on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Like the page or subscribe to the channel. Those platforms will notify you when the program begins. Otherwise, you can read the transcript in next week's paper. That's all for now. We'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Imagine yourself communicating with a difference. Pan-Dimensional Solutions helps you do this. Whether live spectator events, taped broadcasts, or real-time audience-engaging programs, you can benefit immediately from the tools Pan-Dimensional Solutions will share with you. Do you want to make a difference? Contact us at pandimensional.com.